They got bags under their eyes. You see these? You see my bags? There you go, mate. Shit, another day as a depressed introvert, man. I hate this. Why did I have to be born? The light shining, but angels don't exist. We all know that. Damn, look what the depression's done to my skin, man. I can't tell if I'm Asian or black. Another depressing day as an introvert. You don't wake up depressed, then you're not an introvert. Trust me, mate. How do you know you've been depressed? You got those eye bags. That's how you know, mate. That's how you know you're a true warrior of being an introvert. Let's open these curtains, man. Look at that. People going to work. It's a decent day out there. You know, for England. It's decent. Don't get me wrong, it's decent. You get anxiety just looking at that. Just smelling the air gives introverts anxiety. People going through their mundane lives. Every day they wake up, brush your teeth, maybe eat breakfast, maybe not. Go to work. They're miserable, but they won't show it to their boss. Because landing that job in the first place was difficult. But introverts, man, all of that plus depression. Shit. That's when you know what's going down. You know what? I need to really find out if I'm an introvert or not. Let's get to a quiz, man. The internet gonna be useful for something, man. Let's get up. Number one sign someone's an introvert. The number one sign, easy. I'm gonna tell you what it is right now. They got bags under their eyes. You see these? You see my bags? There you go, mate. These are perfect mask disguise to make an ASMR when you're doing like a dark ASMR, right? This is an ASMR. Look at the eyes. When you step into this, you will see hell itself. Yeah, you know what I mean, right? Something like that. So there you go, man. You can see Al right there. He's got introvert. That's how you know someone's an introvert. But that aside, a lot of people think, man, if you're introvert, it's gonna be difficult for you to do this in your life. Man, you ain't gonna get it's this and that, whatever, okay? Because when I look at it, right, I think a larger portion of people in the world are extroverts, more successful, rich people, like wealthier people, right? You know, like actors and actresses, more because they're always around people, always talking, having to meet, having to act new people, do new roles, blah blah blah. Yeah, they might be wealthy and stuff. However, the richest people in the world are introverts. When I'm talking about big players, mate. The guys with the cash, the guys with the cash flow, the guys who actually know what the meaning of net worth is. Here are some of the people who are introverts, right? Not every single one of these, I guess, is rich, but introverted. Albert Einstein, we got Bill Gates. There you go, billionaire. This guy's richer than every extrovert in the world. There you go. There's not enough said. Bill Gates, right there. He actually says the founder of Microsoft, philanthropist, and world's richest person was once asked how to succeed in a predominantly extroverted world. Well, I think introverts can do quite well. If you are clever, you can learn to get the benefits of being an introvert, which might be, say, being willing to go off for a few days and think about a tough problem. Read everything you can, push yourself very hard to think out on the edge of that area. Whew! Wiser words have never been said. Whew, that's all I can say. That was so smart, man. If I didn't get a GCSE grade C, I would not understand what the hell he's saying. I still don't understand what he's saying. Isaac Newton right there. Zuckerberg, there you go, mate. This guy's Facebook guy right now. He's WhatsApp. He's spying on you. But regardless, introverted guy, okay? Who else we got? Abraham Lincoln, J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter. Do you know what I mean? You got Warren Buffett right there. You got whoever these... Gandhi's right there. Okay, there you go. Hillary Clinton, okay, well, you can have a debate on that one. Michael Jordan, there you go, mate. So there's a lot of people who are introverted. That is Elon Musk, there you go. Elon Musk, this guy's making moves. He's an interesting one. He seems like extro and introvert. You want to know something? It's true. Most people are actually ambiverts. Ambiverts are you're basically a bit of both. You can never be 100% introvert. You can never be 100% extrovert because it doesn't make any sense. I guarantee you, right, if the situation called for it, even the most extroverted person is going to go to a concert if their favorite singer in town and it's free, completely free, and it's just next door. Even though if there's a crowd, they're gonna go just because they want to see that person and hopefully maybe get an autograph, whatever, and they'll be like, I finally have a friend. But yeah, you get my point. You can't be 100% towards one. I would put it into a split percentage. Even then it's a bit weird, but for me personally, I would say I'm like a 70 or 80% introvert and 20% extro, or 70-30, right? So yeah, being an introvert doesn't mean a bad thing at all. In fact, I think it can be a very good thing. With the state of the world today, I think you need to really concentrate on yourself, focus on yourself, and drive forward, man. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I've got a quiz here for you guys. Let's answer these together, right? Alright, you arrive at a house party, but no one you know is there yet. What do? I would not go to that house party.
You picked the wrong house, fool! Hey!
Okay, back in the day, I would have never gone to a house party. These days, I might consider it, okay? It really depends. If the food's free, and the entertainment is free, and the entry is free,
I might just consider going to this house party, do you know what I mean? Basically, if I don't have to pay a single penny, I'll probably go.
Wouldn't want to spoil your fun, Mr. Cheapskate.
Let's see. The options are: grab a drink and go and join a conversation. New friends aren't going to make themselves. Try to make yourself invisible by standing in the corner and staring at your phone. Loiter near the snack table and hope someone starts up a conversation with you. Yeah, don't do that, man. Don't be just sitting there at the snack table looking at people, right? And just thinking. Or making yourself invisible by standing in the corner and staring at your phone. Like, that isn't, you know, a lot of people, like, they say that, oh man, people won't talk to me, or I'm upset, I'm lonely, I'm alone. I think there's a difference between being alone and lonely, but they're like, oh, I don't have friends and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, you do have to go out of your comfort zone to do well in this world. If you're even like these guys who are successful introverts, they still had to go out there, present their artwork, technology, whatever. You can't just think in your head. Introverts are deep thinkers, generally, what I've noticed, right? They think before they speak, but you can't just stand there and hope things happen. That doesn't work, mate. It never has and never will. You can't just stand there and do, oh yeah, I'll just wish the genie of the lamp and something happens. It doesn't work like that, trust me. Go and hide in the toilet and text your friend telling them to get there urgently. So option 4 there, I would have probably done when I was back in school. I would have chose option 4, but I wouldn't do that now. See if you can find the host and introduce yourself. It's only polite. Get the hell out of there and try again later. But this one, I guess I'd go with see if you can find the host and introduce yourself. So we'll assume that we are going to the house party, not that we have an option of not going. We'll just make it more interesting and say we were already at the house party. See if you can find the host. Yeah, I guess I'd do that. This lets me quickly strike up a convo, and at the same time, I guess just talk and be like, oh, what's up, man? How you doing? Blah blah blah. You started this. How come you did this house party? What's the crack, man? What's the deal? What you selling today? You're at a karaoke bar and everyone is insisting it's your turn to sing. What do you do? I wouldn't go to the karaoke bar, man, but let's say I did go. Flat out refused. You're not going to get peer pressure and leaving your comfort zone. I'm going to choose this option, but let's read the others anyway. Get them to put on your favourite song and get straight up there. It's your time to shine. Nope. Agreed to do it, but only if a couple of friends do it with you. Nope. Make an excuse by saying you were going to get a drink, but that maybe you'll do it later. Nope. Karaoke bars are the worst. You would never be there in the first place. Yes! Okay. But for the sake of it, we'll say that we're at the karaoke bar. Somehow with their imaginary situation. If that's the case, we'll flat out, I'm just going to refuse. You got to learn to just say no. Simple as. You get respect from that. Trust me. People will know you as that Don, that guy. If you just say no. Just no. You don't have to be a dick. Just say no. But don't just say no just because you can't say no, right? Actually, yeah, say it because you can. How do you feel when making small talk, man? I mean, it depends. A bit awkward, but I cope fine. It's part of life. Only extremely conscious of the other person thinks of me. Fuck the other person, man. Look, don't care what they're thinking. If they're thinking negative stuff, fuck them. Straight up, don't even care what they're thinking. You weren't born to serve for them or please them, right? Always remember that, right? You were born to do what you want to do. End of. You do what you want, man. I'm all for this freedom stuff. That's just how it is. You need 100% free, 150% freedom, mate. Whatever you do, bad things, good things, that's you're gonna deal with the consequences. But the fact is, you should still have the choice to make that whatever attempted reality. Great. It's always fun to get to know new people. It always feels a little pointless, but it's not the worst in the world. It's okay, but I prefer to listen than to talk about myself. Yeah, I don't really like to tell people too many of my problems. I'm not going to say it's a weak behavior because I guess it kind of depends. If you're running a business and you're not, talking with your business partner or something, that just sounds a bit weird. There's situations where you might want to talk. Damn, look, man. I mean, that's business, but business is different to personal, your thingy time. But we're going to go with, it's okay, but I prefer to listen than to talk about myself. I'm more of a listener, right? I'll think before I speak generally. Unless I think the other person is literally saying something stupid and they know it, they just can't accept it. In that case, I'm going to be a dick. I'm just going to, whatever. Your phone number rings, but you don't recognize the number. What do you do? Block, block, block. You know why? Because it's probably that bullshit debt company I haven't still paid off. Block, block, block. Oh, man. Your phone rings, but you don't recognize. What do you do? Pick it up, obviously. It might be important. Quickly Google the number, try and find out who it could be. Ooh, like I've got some friends. I'll Google the number. Ooh. Let it ring out. There's no way you're speaking to some stranger. Yeah, I just don't pick up unknown numbers. So if I ever get a call, I don't pick up unknown numbers. If you have my number, why the fuck are you ringing me unknown for? What? Now I understand sometimes you might have, I don't know, man. You have to change your number to unknown if you call someone or something, but change it back when you call me. Don't remember. I just don't pick up unknown numbers. I just don't. What about if it's your friend calling? Ooh. Oh wait, I don't have any friends. Still don't pick up, but you'll text back saying you can't speak right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, man. Really, I'm in the middle of a wank though. Your colleagues are having a light-hearted conversation around the table at the pub. You are leading the convo and probably making people laugh in the process. Nope. Chipping in with jokes quite often and taking control of the conversation when you can. Nope. Talking when you feel comfortable but mostly listening from the fringes. Nope. Listening and feeling a little awkward but not feeling confident enough to talk much. Nope. At home watching Netflix on the sofa. Wait a sec. At home watching Netflix on the sofa. I mean, depends on the show, man. There are some good Netflix shows. I guess I need to watch some more shows. There are some real good shows. Breaking Bad, Prison Break, blah blah blah, right? They're good. So yeah, we'll go with that one. Do you like being alone? In the past, I would have said definitely. I was a very introverted individual growing up, and I'm like a 70-30 now. And it's a good split. It's best to be a decent split. Really, everybody's an ambivert. You're a bit of both, but it's good to be a split. Well, obviously you're a split regardless, but you don't want to be because it's a lot of wasted potential if you don't go out there and try things and risk take, right? And I think that introverts, they're good thinkers and they think of a lot of things, but they just don't put it into fruition as much, right? Whereas they can do, and that's good. A deep thinker and think before you speak. It's always good. Some situations where it's instinctive, right? So the question is, do you like being alone? I love it. I prefer it to being with people. No, I absolutely hate it. I need my alone times, but too much gets me down. Yeah, I enjoy being both alone and being around people. These days, yeah, I'd say it's both now. I've noticed that if you've got the right people around you, you can have a blast. It's fun, man. Like, let's say you're not doing too much that day, don't have really plans. You can jump in the car, everybody go chill, get an ice cream at Ben and Jerry's or something. Ben and Jerry's is the best, but you chill basically and talk, and you can have a blast. It is fun. You can, like, with the right people. So back in the day, I would have said no, I hate it, and I really did. There could be a lot of reasons, but I did hate it. You've got big plans for Saturday night, but then you get cancelled. How do you feel? I don't give a happy because you're planning on bailing anyway. You were really up for a big night and seeing all your friends. Actually pretty relieved. Those kind of things can be quite stressful, even if they do sometimes turn out to be fun. Meh, you weren't that bothered about going out anyway. I mean, if I've got let's say they are big plans, so let's just go with this thing to make it interesting, that they are big plans for Saturday, but somehow they're cancelled. Pretty relieved. Those kinds of things I'm stressed if they do something, even if they, yeah, I'll go with option 3. Like, I mean, nah, option 1, man, I wasn't that bothered. Big plans. What are big plans? Like, see, I don't want to twist the question too much. We'll go with option 3. Do you have more than one version of yourself? Nah, man, I keep it straight and real. I'm usually, when it comes to business, it's different, but that's business. But let's just talk as an individual. I'm just how I am. I tell you it straight. With me, you ain't gonna get no drama. You're gonna have no BS, right? Get straight to the point, get the stuff done, get the hustle done, get out. That's what it is. How do you like to spend your weeknights? Home, relaxed, watching TV on the internet or with a good book? That sounds alright. I mean, I'll probably change some of that around. At home, playing a good JRPG or something like that. Good anime maybe. Or at the gym. Man, I was getting a good physique, then COVID kicked in. COVID kind of messed it up, man. There's no gyms open. But I like that one, so we can change that to gym. People might think gym is an extroverted activity. I have to disagree with that. That one I have to disagree with. I mean, you can debate it, but I definitely am gonna win. How easy do you find it to say no? Very. I do it all the time. You should be good at saying no, especially when you want to say no. Don't just say no because you just want to say no. No, actually do say that. No. But you should be able to say no. Don't feel peer pressured. If you feel like people are peer pressuring you, you don't want to be around these people. And I know it's difficult, especially if you're in school or some shit, you're growing up and there's not many people you can hang around with, and you just want to be part of a group just because you just want to get by. In your head, you just want to go through school. You don't want people looking at you. You want to fit in the crowd. There are some instances I could understand where you might not want to say it. But generally, especially in adulthood, learn to say no, man. If you don't want to do it, no. If you're working right at a job and you're getting good pay and your boss is like, you know what, I think it's time for a promotion. Really, it's his way of saying, man, I need you to do my desk work for me because I can't be asked. But he won't say that, but that's in his head. And he's like, look, I'll be paying you close to double what you get now. How about it? If you don't want to do it, you tell him no. You be polite about it. You don't have to say no and just leave. You don't have to do that, but be polite about it and say no. That's respect right there, trust me. He might be annoyed first, but then he'll know, you know what, this guy's a real G. So according to the quiz results here, I am a strong introvert. Let's read this last part out. You are definitely an introvert. You feel much more comfortable when you are alone than when you're in a big group. And you can find meeting new people quite intimidating, but that doesn't mean you don't like having fun. The friends you do have are really important to you, and you like spending time with them, but you prefer to do it on your own terms when there's a plan you really aren't into. You have no problem with saying no. That's right, man. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. You know, my imaginary friends. No. For you in general, nothing beats curling up on the sofa in front of the TV or with a really great book. I'm not flexible enough to be curling in front of TV sofas, man. But yeah, that's a decent way of putting it. From that, it sounds a bit. I mean, introverts are boring or something, but I wouldn't say that's true. You put an introvert in the right situation, he'll do that situation well. Let me put it like that, man. Yeah, don't worry about it if you're an introvert, man. I'm gonna end this video here. So this was a quick quiz. What did you guys answer to some of it? Take it. Let me know what you got below and why, because I know there's some interesting questions here, man. like it's just some funny stuff. But yeah, don't take it like in a bad way if you're an introvert. I think these days you really need to focus on yourself. Go with what you want to do, and that's it. Don't worry about what other people are doing, right? It's okay if you look at people as like, I guess it's, I don't know if the word's idle, but as a motivation way. If someone's done something and it's motivationally strong to you, right, you resonate with it, that's fine, because that can push you to go further. But don't think, oh man, they done it, how am I gonna do it? I'm such a miserable person. Don't be thinking none of that. It's pointless, because you got this one life to live, and if you're thinking like that, mate, there's no point you being born then. You know what I mean? We can just keep going back and blaming, and there's no way. It's just stupid. It doesn't do nothing. Like think about it, right? Just sit down here logically and take a breather. If you just keep doing that stuff, you're not going to get anywhere. Introvert, extrovert, fucking vert. It doesn't make a difference. In the end, everybody's an ambivert. I know this quiz is putting me into one category, and it is true. Predominantly, you're going to be one category, but most people are ambiverts. You lean towards one always more. You can't be a 50-50. You'll always have tendency stronger towards one. But yeah, that's it, man. Oh, man, if you enjoyed the vid, sub and all that stuff, you know how it is, man. I'm gonna leave this vid here, man. I hope you enjoy your day as well. Take care. And I wonder what Elle would say to this. This guy's always thinking. I wonder what he'd say to this. Let's get his opinion.
Wait, are you gonna eat that piece of cake?
Cake makes you fat. I'm not gonna eat any.
Actually, I found that you don't gain any weight as long as you burn calories by using your brain.
Elle, man, one of the best characters of all time, I'm telling you.